been a while, but Champ Nation, welcome to Live Sports. What this channel was supposed to be about, and I don't know about all of you, but this weekend was honestly one of the happiest that I've been in a while. We had 68 live sporting events, and I know that we watched a ton of it.
Yeah, 25 games for, I believe, the NHL, 20-something games for the NBA, and a bunch of games for the MLB. So finally, kind of seems like everything is getting back to normal to a certain degree because we have a lot of other things that aren't as well.
Bizarre to watch live sports games without fans, but it's awesome to see our teams back. I know that we were both excited to see the Lakers back in action against the Clippers to start the season off, getting that big W. But regardless of the Lakers, it's just great to see all the young talent coming back. And with these play-in games and the seeding games being super important, we've seen some very competitive and exciting basketball to start off, even for those teams that aren't fighting for playoff spots. Who was some guys that you thought were fun to watch right away?
Kind of very unexpected player right here, TJ Warren. He dropped like 53 or something.
He dropped 52 points, went 20 for 29, and put an unreal performance. I mean, he'd been consistent for Indiana, but nothing like that. And in his footsteps, I mean, I'll follow you. Paul George, same day, went 9 for 12 from 3. I mean, some players are starting out hot like those guys, and then it pains me to say this, you have guys starting out super slow like LeBron James. But, I mean, we know it's going to take some time to get that rhythm back.
Yeah, it's always important to kind of set yourself up for the future games, especially them. They're in the first seed, like, they don't have to worry. There's no really home field advantage anyway, so they're just trying to set themselves up for the long run, which is what they're set to do right now.
It's been kind of cool though. Teams, I don't know if you guys have all noticed, teams have given their season ticket holders opportunities to zoom into the game, be that live audience there on the backboard.
Is that where those people come from?
Yeah,
I had
so
no idea.
they're zooming in from their homes. It's a great way to get the fans incorporated and get that viewership up. Another sport that has successfully figured out the protocol is the NHL. And I mean, right off the bat, we've had some exciting games, a lot of OT games. One right off the bat from Sunday, Colorado and St. Louis, unreal. OT winner that was just with 0.1 seconds left. I'm sorry, third period winner, 0.1 seconds left. I mean, can't get any more exciting than that, but I just want to give props to the NHL for following in the NBA's footsteps and allowing the players to play in their bubble and a safe environment.
Yeah, you know, the NBA and NHL always kind of seem to match up. Like, they all do the same amount of games. They all do the same amount of playoff series as well, best of 7. So they kind of seem to be like the brother league of the 4 major sports leagues, and they are doing it the exact same way as the NBA and kind of seeing the exact same results, which is good, positive sports, and so far, no major problems. So props to them. Props to actually holding a good way to actually do things here in the coronavirus.
Right, and fortunately enough, we do have a third sport that's going on, baseball. Exciting for us to see the Dodgers playing. Mookie Betts starting his 13-year career off here in LA. It's been fun. I know that teams have done similar things. I mean, the Cubs tried to get virtual fans there for people at home to see people in the stands. But with that being said, I don't think the MLB has done a good enough job. We've had teams like the Marlins, the Phillies, and now today they have 12 positive tests to St. Louis Cardinals. We are seeing series and games postponed left and right, and this is not looking to be going in the right direction.
No, you know, it's definitely on the negative side when every day when you open up the ESPN app and you see how good the NBA and the NHL are doing, and then at the very top of the list, you see Yankees, Marlins, all these games and all these series being postponed and canceled. Concerning, to say the least. I know that the commissioner has come out and said that we're not going to let this affect us. We're going to go ahead and play our games. But it's starting to become an issue where man, you might not want to say those things just yet because they are kind of looking bleak, and especially if they keep turning out this way, it's going to be hard to continue this season. But I do think that they'll be able to get something done to a certain degree where maybe not everybody plays, but they find a way to finish the season and hopefully still have a playoffs and postseason of some sort for the Dodgers to win, of course.
Before we move on, I just want to address Rob Manfred. Rob Manfred, for someone that is putting all of the blame on the MLB Player Association, why don't you take responsibility for what's going on and you do something yourself? That's number one. Number two, free Joe Kelly. What you did with Joe Kelly is absolutely unbelievable. You have seemingly given the Astros a way to get out of everything that they've ever done wrong, and I think everybody has the same opinion as myself. Even Astro fans have been apologetic about it. So you need to figure that out because clearly there's an issue. Continuing that, I do think that there is a possibility the MLB doesn't get canceled. I know we were talking the other day at work about how, what if we just do it this way? Whoever gets COVID last is the World Series winner.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, teams every day, it's a different team every week. So who's ever last standing? I mean, I know it's not funny to joke about, but
that's pretty funny though.
I mean, that's the only way we're gonna get rid of teams at this point, it seems. But hopefully the MLB puts in stricter rules and teams are more aware of what their players are doing and we can continue to go.
I do want to say one thing about the NFL. The NFL should be watching and seeing what is happening to the MLB because they don't want to do a bubble situation. They want to do what the MLB is doing.
But the problem is that I don't think it's that they don't want to do a bubble situation. I think it's that there's nowhere to do it. There's too many players and there's not enough field.
The only place I could see them is somewhere in Texas where they have all those high school stadiums that hold like 200,000 people or something stupid like that.
But the problem is you don't have anywhere to house them.
No, I agree. That it's definitely going to be way harder, and the teams are significantly bigger than any basketball team. So.
We are starting to see college football schedules get sent out, though. That's a positive. Don't really know what's going to happen. Again, that's football. We aren't sure. We aren't sure what they're doing with collegiate athletes yet. So that remains to be seen. But we do have positives. The NBA has been great. The NHL has been great. The MLB has been good. We'll not fault them completely. They've been good. Most of the teams and most of the players have been great. We are excited to watch them. I know I've been watching a lot of sports, so it's just great to have something about. And Gordon, anything else?
No, we'll keep you guys updated, and especially with some more live sports coming on, we're going to be updating you guys more often on what's going on and how we think the seasons are going, especially for the NBA. I'm excited for this season.
Definitely. It's going to be a fun playoff format here starting in a few weeks all the way through October for most of these sports. So we have a lot of time in sports to watch. Take us out.
Yes, sir. You guys keep up. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Besides that, from Nathan and from me, have a good rest of your day.